Well, this came up in the comments a couple times because I was using it hauling hay, but they are just an extremely handy thing. It's the kind of thing that once you have one, you realize, oh man, I should have had one years ago. I mean, they just are incredibly useful. It's called a carry-all, and when you buy them, all you're getting really is this heavy angle iron frame with the 3-point attachments. And these are interchangeable, like for the different category of hitches. You just buy the different pins. Or you can get the small pins and then use bushings on the shaft if you use it on a bigger tractor. They actually make 2 models of this. There is an orange version. King Kutter makes a whole XB line of equipment for small tractors. You'll notice they're usually painted orange, for the color coordination, but they have a whole line of that stuff. Now, they make a carry-all for them. Again, just, this framework, it's the angle iron, but it comes pre-drilled with holes for carriage bolts. And the way it's designed, that angle is lapped over and then welded, so it's very strong. I don't know what the rating on this one is. I know the XB is rated at 400 pounds, but if you're using one of those on them smaller tractors, 400 pounds is really all you can logically expect to be carrying. Now, like I say, it's just the narrow frame, and you've got all kinds of options you can do with that. You can put a solid box on it or a solid platform. I chose to go this way because then if I'm hauling like hay or wood, the bark and stuff falls through, so I don't have to lug all that home. Just cleaner for me. And, they're designed to use the regular straight top link, but for like hauling the firewood, I like to use that hydraulic cylinder that replaces the top link, because then I can lift it all the way up and then dump it. It just makes it handier. And of course, because you just build it to suit what you need. You can use them for mountain sprayers or water tanks, or like I say, a solid platform. Really handy for fencing and that sort of thing. But what I intend to do here, I've got a bunch of these stake pockets that you can buy. Everybody sells those. Or to bolt them in the side so I can put sideboards, or even just a post, that goes up higher. It would keep a load stabler. But it's nice because when they get up, then they've got a tilt to them, depending on how you have your top link adjusted, so then things don't fall off. But it is a very versatile tool, and I don't know what the XB one, that lighter weight one, sells for, but these are still selling for $150, around that. And they are at any store of decent size that sells stuff. I know Tractor Supply Company sells them, Fleet Farm has them, but anybody who deals in, farm type equipment, they'll have these things. And then you just got to use your imagination and build it any way you want it. I went a little bit wider than what my tires are, so that it's handy. If you get too wide, it'd be awkward getting into the trees, to cut firewood. But this is about the right compromise width for me. They're just really, for $150, they pay for themselves in very short order. It just saves a lot of handling. And like I say, I use it all the time for, like, say, if I have to move my table saw or my planer, that sort of thing. They're heavy. Well, I can drop this on the ground, load the thing on it, lift it up, move it to wherever I need it. Generators, water pumps, anything like that you've got to move around, this is ideal just for carrying everything. which I guess is what they call a carryall. But they do make a special version that's lighter and smaller for the compact tractors. But like I say, I don't know what they sell for, but I'm sure it's probably about the same amount as what these are, which is at $150. A bargain, really. So it wouldn't be that hard to make one, but still, when you think of all the steel that goes into it, you know, $150 ain't a bad price.